I thought you'd fallen asleep.
No.
He's panicking. He's like, yeah. Anyway, evening, everybody. Oh, hang on. No, hang on. No, I haven't done the customary. Oh dear. What am I doing? No, the
Customary.
hostess with the mostess is not. Yeah. Well, it's once a month. You get to see my Fissog.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Sorry, folks, but yes, you have to.
You may want to take small children and small furry animals out of the room.
Yes. Hang on. to camera, not to laptop, but to camera. To camera,
Yes.
laptop,
Well,
laptop, camera, laptop. Yeah, there.
From this angle, it looks as though you're saying hello to the microphone.
Yes, right. There you go. How's that?
Okay.
Yes, right.
Okay. If you want squeaky, irritating noises, I've got some carving foam here and a big blue box cutter.
No. We won't have none of that. Thank you. Right. So, welcome everybody. It's Build What You Bring week. So the link is there. It's going to be. It's in the. Let me try again. It's in the Facebook description. No, it's not in the Facebook description. It's in the Facebook page, and it's also on the YouTube description, which I've just put in. So that should hopefully update itself anytime soon, because I'm waiting patiently for this to work. Yes, I think it has so long. Let me just double check. Yada. Yes, the link is in there. Yes, so hit the link if you want to come in and join. Right, let's get back to the right. Okay, bin night. Mustn't forget, if you've got your bins going out on Thursday, put them out tomorrow night. Save yourself getting up early in the morning chasing the binmen because they've already done the bins before you. So do that, and that way. Yeah, see, I got it right. Yay, we've got Panzer. How you doing, Panzer?
Yes, you're over there. Yes. Hello, people.
I am.
Doing?
Yes.
And hello to you, Phil. Yes. Yes. So,
yes, thank you.
Yes, I'm fine.
All right.
Yes. Extremely tired,
so,
but fine.
Yes. Well, there we go. Well, it's only once a month that we have to sort of pay more attention than we normally do. Yeah.
We're paying attention. Just how much are we paying?
Well, I said more than we normally do. I didn't say full attention. I just said pay more attention than what we normally do. So probably about sort of 10-15%. Yeah.
As much as that? Oh my God.
Right. So
yes.
That much, yes, indeed. Right, so we'll just quickly.
I'm still stuck on the fact we're paying attention. Is it a decent wage, or is he just getting the bare minimum? 2 buttons and half a tube candy.
I mean, especially at this time, time of the period of life that we are living in, attention is very expensive. So. I would say pretty much,
you forgot it's called the cost of living crisis. Yes.
Well, there is that. Yeah, I didn't want to put it so crudely. I wanted to make it sort of sound a bit more.
Yeah, you mean you wanted to sound a bit more intelligent than you knew what you were talking about? Yes. Okay. Oh dear, I've insulted his feelings. Poor Phil. For those who wish me to continue insulting Phil, please press button 1 now.
Right. Anyway, let's see. Right. First in tonight, which made a change, was me. Yes, Sarah. I believe Sarah Jane was in on Sunday. But because obviously everything gets, I don't know why, but the day of the show, everything gets, shall we say, refreshed. So there was no one in the chat, and I was the first one. Makes a change. But Panzer knows only because he's making the coffee. Yeah, it's only because I woke him up. Yeah, because he'd still be asleep. Sarah Jane saying coffee. Was it made of North Korean mud? Because of course Panzer is still in incarceration.
Look, that looks like some mud. Wait a minute.
It does look like mud, doesn't it? Yeah.
Yes, that's 3 teaspoons of coffee. Yes.
That's good. Yes. And Bill, Armour Man, he's in. Evening, Bill. Saying I'll be there. Here even.
Well, technically, I need to say hello to Sarah Jane and hello to Bill. So hello, Sarah Jane. Hello, Bill.
Yes, well done. Sarah Jane saying hi to Bill. Panzer saying hi to Sarah Jane and hi to Bill. Sarah Jane saying hi, suspended Deputy Panzer. And Athol saying evening cohorts and glue sniffers alike. I'm back. Yes. I'm not gonna put what Panzer put. There you go. That's just
that's okay because I've got the buttons.
Yes.
No, I would be. Yes, I would actually.
And a quick reference to Stingray. Stand by for action. Yes. And then Sarah Jane saying hi to me, and then Athol saying to Sarah Jane, sort of moving back to BT at reduced pricing. Talking about internet. PJ saying evening everyone, and it's prime time again. What could possibly go wrong? Interweb outage, Phil computers outage, Phil's outage. Possibilities are endless, really. Yes. And there we go. Then we have got Athol saying so Van Gogh is still alive and starting with a blank screen in the deepest, darkest Norfolk. No, it's Phil. Yes, that's me. And hang on, sorry, I missed Dave Sprunglu.
Oh, there.
And also Jeff with a even Jeff.
Hello.
.com.
Hi,
yes.
Jeff.
Let's see. And Jacqueline's in. Evening, Jackie. Good evening,
Jackie.
gents. We are both chilling out in front of the TV.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And who else we got? Midlife Chaos. Evening.
Hi, Midlife.
And who else we got? Who else? Let's see. Who else? Jeff from over the sea. Good after lunch, Jeff. Candy Mongram from Mongo. Saying hello everyone. I won't be able to interact, but I will be watching, reading, and laughing along as I label. Remember to give up a thumbs up. Yes, thank you, Jeff.
I can do it.
And anybody else?
Yes, Steve at TSM has just arrived.
Bill saying, yeah, Bill's well done. Yes, and Bill's saying hi to everyone as well, and that's it. Yes, everyone so far. So. Yes. So, anyone wants to come in, hit the link on the description in the video below, and then there'll be. I think we've got another, maybe 1 or 2 coming in later on. So, but there are two extra seats. If any more want to come in and join in, then one of us will duck out, or we'll swap around or whatever. So that's not a problem at all. And I've just noticed that. Mm-hmm. Yes. Yeah. Scott's in. Even Scott.
Hello, Scott.
Cool.
That tastes almost palatable. I could eat that for my breakfast.
Look at that. Yes, well done. Evening, Scott.
Hi, Scott. You tried to sneak that in on me. You didn't give me the countdown. Yeah, it's because I'm doing labour. You see, that's what it is.
What's that? Scrabbling your litter tray.
Yeah.
And apparently you need a pedicure even.
Well, here we go.
Yes, right. So anyway, as I was saying,
Yes.
Link in the
Moving on.
description below. Yeah, swiftly moving on. Link in the link below. Link in the description below. Link on the Facebook page. Come in and join us. We've got two. We'll have up to 2 spare seats. We can always have a swap around. Show us. Come and show us what you build. Don't just tell us. Show us. All right. I mean, you don't have to put your face on camera like me. Yeah. That's only because I'm the host, so I do these things once in a while. But yes, you can come on. You can just have the camera pointing down at the bench.
Yes, it does it now and again, even though it's not Halloween yet. You see that look on that face? Look at that face. He's going to do the Halloween thing, what you build wearing a mask. He's straight face mask.
I am lost for words. Makes a change. Anyway, right. So, yes, by all means, come in, show us. Right, belly and bench. What's on your belly? And whilst you're at it, come in and show us what's on your bed. Did you see that? Did you like that? Did you like that segue?
I did. I like that. What's on your belly? At this moment in time, a t-shirt. You mean what's in your belly, not on your belly.
But I can't do this on my own. Oh, right. So,
that's why I'm here.
Help me, mother. Right. Anyway, so we'll go. So yeah, belly and bench. We'll also go through the Facebook gallery later on. Whereas if you put in the gallery, if you're not, do now, and if you haven't, please. If you haven't, do it. And if you finish the thing, you get a ding. There we go. So I bet you ain't even got your dinger ready, are you?
See, it's here. See, I've got it here.
See, you just can't bite. You just can't get the start.
I even have my dinger. Look.
Anfield's in. Anfield's in evening, and also Dragon. Did we say this was Dragon Lover? Didn't we? We did, didn't we?
It was indeed, yes. This is also known as Connie. Hi, Connie. Hi, Lee.
And Connie.
And
yeah. And
Sarah Jane. Sarah Jane. I have to stop picking on you.
Get back to breaking rocks. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Right. Okay. At least someone's looking after me. Anyway. Furball. Oh dear. Right. Athol first with the belly and bench. Quiche Lorraine with barbecue sauce and petit pois. Bench is Orc Beastie Boys. Yes. Dan is in. Evening, Dan. And Steve TSM Belly is homemade double quarter pounders with cheese and fried onions. And bench is plastic.
Sticky plastic.
What?
Plastic sheet.
Oh, hello.
Plastic Mac.
Oh, hello. Contact then. Could be. Or it could be one of them plastic tablecloths that you used to get, at your nanny's, ones with all the checkered, crisscross checkered, look like a plaid skirt, Oh, no. Okay.
I remember them
Before
in
your
the
time.
70s, yes.
Yes.
I remember them.
What am I saying that? You're only a couple of years younger than me. Shush. What?
Yes. I remember them vaguely from the 70s.
I'm not telling you when I remember them. Yeah,
yes, but you are considerably older than I am.
No, I'm not considerably older. What, 3 years?
Something like that, yes.
I know it's a lifetime for some people, but I mean, come on. Anyway, so especially single cell needless. Right, I'm not going there.
Yeah.
Right. Right. So, have we got anybody else? No. Right. Okay. Right. I'm getting off this camera because yeah. Right. I'm going down to the bench. All right.
You're going down on the bench, are you?
So, excuse me 1 second. I just need to go into the settings.
Okay.
No.
I
said to the bench.
Yes.
Not on.
Yes. Yeah. It took long enough. Yeah. I got that one in. You'll notice how he didn't pick that one up straight away. Yes. Oh, that was funny.
Shush.
Right, where am I going? Yes. Okay.
Right. So,
Right.
On my bench this evening is the M10. The M10 that I am doing as part of the Audie Murphy build. The Audie Murphy to hell and back build, which is a factual event. Yes. So,
yes, the fact is he's actually
movie.
Yes, the fact is he's actually building it. Yes.
Well, there is the fact that yes, I am building it. Yes. So, oh, hello, Dave Springblue. We have got belly is liver with bacon and baby potatoes, lovely. Peas and a nice onion gravy, followed by raspberry ripple ice cream. And bench is nothing due to a huge headache. Well, I'd fill the bench up, wouldn't it?
Yes, it's been too quick.
Yeah. Dan's just putting the shopping away. Right.
But the question for Dan is: does he have raspberry ripple ice cream?
I don't know. You'll have to ask him later, wouldn't you? Yes. You'll have to ask him later. Yes. So anyway, yes. So I'm on my bench. I'm doing the M10. There's little. Hang on. There we go. There's little Audie.
Little Audie.
And he was little as well. He wasn't very tall.
Yeah.
Only sort of average size.
Yes, but he went on to successful advertising. He went on after the war to have a successful advertising career. Vorsprung Technique. Audie Murphy. Vroom vroom. I'll let you think about
Audie, not Audi. Audie, not Audi. You just can't take him anywhere, can you? What is it they say? You can take the man out of North Korea, but you can't take North Korea out of the man.
A bit of crap I haven't eaten this week, yeah.
Right. So, right. Anyway, so, and Afal's asked, have you seen the new video referencing a Chinese model making manufacturer covering Trumpeter plus other 230 new kits for 23?
I haven't, no. What is this video? Who is this manufacturer? Yes.
Yeah, put a link in the chat then, Afal. Right. So, indeed. Right. So, what we're going to do is we'll go later on into the Facebook group to see who's put anything in and posted on the media. And like I say, if you have finished the thing, you will get a ding like that. Okay. So. I don't know what that was, but yeah.
Yeah, it's not on the angle right. There it is.
Not on the angle dangle.
There is a slight bevel in the bit, or a slight lump in the bench mat. Look, see if I do that, you can see it going up and down. And you got to get it just right. If you get the right thing. I still haven't found a cat walking along the street with a little bell on its neck. Otherwise, I've been mugging the cat for the bell. Apparently, cats wearing bells in North Korea are a very strange, rare thing. Come to think of it, cats are a very rare thing.
What about that?
You do realise I have the big bell here, still. I can get the big clanger out.
Yeah, but what about the bell?
I can get that out as well.
Yeah. Yes. Yes, I've heard about that. Right, Sarah Jane has finished the thing, and she has finished the thing because I've seen it, and it's very nice too. So, well done.
And Spruce finished his dinner.
Do we?
Yes, technically he's finished the thing. So,
yeah, go on then. Well done. Finished your dinner. Well done. Right. Okay.
But knowing that he's got a headache, I should really have got the big bell out and given it dang, 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 dang. Made everyone suffer.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Right. Apparently, Panzerman's model moments on YouTube.
Right. Let me just get a piece of paper and a pen. I'll write that down. Panzerman. Man. 2 N's, German spelling. Model moments. Model moments. Right, okay, I'll let that down. Okay.
All right, well done. PJ has finished a bottle of JD, annoyingly.
Yes, we won't ring that because we won't.
You'll get a ding, but it's only out of sympathy.
Yes, we shouldn't encourage alcoholism.
No, you got to wait until the morning before you ring that one.
Yeah.
No. Right, so. And you know, I'm determined to actually start doing a little bit of building.
Yes. Well, let's start.
Yes.
Let's finish you off your belly and bench because you mentioned what's on the bench. What's in the belly?
Yeah, belly. Yes. Just a quick sarnie and a cup of soup this evening, just to keep me going. So nothing.
What variety of cup of soup? What flavour?
It was a Heinz. It was a Heinz, and it was a Heinz vegetable soup.
The Heinz vegetable
cup of soup.
Not a bachelor's cup of soup.
Yes. Not a bachelor's, but a Heinz one. Heinz.
Did it come in a tin, not a packet?
No, it was a cup of soup. It wasn't a packet.
Oh.
It was a cup of soup.
Oh. Well,
but it tasted so it actually came out of a tin.
Yeah. Funny enough, a few years ago, I used to live in tins of vegetable soup, and they literally are when you heat them up, they literally fit into a standard mug these days. You seem to remember it being the tins of soup being huge.
Yes, a lot more than that. Yes. Now, just a quick question before I do anything else.
Yes.
Right. Now, you're familiar with the kit, obviously, because you know what it is. It's an academy kit. Right. Now, on the end of the sprue, hang on, where are we? We have these.
Yes.
Now, I understand that these can be used to make serial numbers.
Yes.
My question to you is, how?
Okay. What you need to do, let me get a piece of plastic with a serial number on it. Where I put this sprue? I have a sprue here, right? Now I have a sprue with serial numbers. You won't see it. Let me see if I can emphasize the. Where's the black ink marker? It's not where I expect it to be, of course. All right. Oh dear. Whoop. Just knock that down. Coat that over. Right. Let me that pen here. Right there. Let's just take this number 5 to see if the pen will take the 5, just to give it a little bit of colour. You see that? Can you see that 5? No, you can't. Yeah, there's a bit of black. What you do with those is a scalpel or a chisel blade parallel to the surface, and you slice and remove. These ones are just too low embossing to get them off, but you slice till you get the piece off, and if you get it off in the one, which you can't do with that one, I need a number with more relief on it. Let me see if this number 13. Okay. I'll give it that number 8. That 8 is a lot bit easier to work with.
Okay, so basically, what we're doing is we're slicing.
You basically you slice it off, Let's see if I can do this.
Uh-huh.
Demonstrate. My blade needs to be changed. That's why it's fighting me. And once you get it off, you then let me get something that's a little bit darker contrast. Oh, we can leave the stuff for that. You then apply some liquid poly glue of your choice. Oh, and it's went pinged over the bench. Okay. And anyway, you lay it out flat, and then you put some plastic glue in it, and it sticks it down. That gives a slight relief. So when you dry brush over it, you've got a stand-up number like a serial number.
Right, okay.
I'm trying to think if there's anything that's got a serial number on it that I can actually demonstrate, but no, I have nothing on the bench or near to the bench.
Okay, that's fine.
That's
I
what
can't
you
bother
do
with that. I can't bother with that.
There were resin decals available from a company called Archer Decals.
Right.
That did them. They were made on resin and they were water slide, and you can position them because they come with all sorts of foundry markings and serial numbers.
Right. Excellent. Okay.
Right.
Dream Builder's in saying, yeah. What?
Hi, Dream. And if memory serves me right, the numbers were on the top of the mantlet plate on the M10. I'm pretty sure that's where they were.
Well, that's what they're saying. Yes.
Yes.
So, but yes. Well, it's a bit confusing because there's absolutely no sort of information whatsoever on how to.
The question is: one, is this the Airfix version or is it the Academy version?
This is the Airfix version, and that's it.
Yes.
That's all there is.
Yes. Example. Yeah. Yes. Uh-huh.
Yeah. Not showing you how to do it, but there it is.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Right. Well, we'll probably forget about that. We'll gloss over that. Right. Well, mat over it, whatever. Right. Okay. So. Right. So. I'm going to do a bit of building. Right. So.
Yes. Well.
What's on your bench? What's on your bench and in your belly then?
Well, my belly's empty at the moment because I've only just woken up, and of course I woke up slightly late, so I didn't get to go and stuff my face with a bacon roll. So there's nothing in my belly at the moment. But on the bench, I'll be working away on this T64 hull. So I'm going to put some suspension bogies on and potter about with this. And if I finish that, I have some
bogies.
Bogies, yes, snotters. And if I finish that, I've got some figures I can start doing a little bit of prep work on. So there you go. Voila, that's what I've got.
Excellent. Oh dear, pardon me. Party on, dude.
Yes.
Oh, I've got hiccups now.
Oh dear, that's what you get for wolfing that bottle of soup.
Right.
Right.
So I'm just going to take those little blighters off of there. Now, because me being me, as I already am. Now, these are jerry can holders. Yes. These are jerry can holders. You can't even see because right. These are jerry can holders. Now, being me as I am, and I was sort of foreseeing not the future, but just sort of foreseeing when I thought, well, why not? And I did. I printed several, and I mean several, jerry cans. So I'm just going to see whether they fit. See whether I've got the scale right. Because if I haven't, ooh, shock horror. And look what I haven't. I haven't got the scale right. La 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 la. So,
too big or too small?
What a too big.
All right. Okay. Well.
What a pillock. What a pillock I am.
Yes. Would you like me to get a jerry can out?
I don't have to. For you. You do not have to agree. But this strange enough, I made the measurements from a Tamiya jerry can.
Now, is this the Tamiya jerry can in the SAS Jeep set?
No, this was the jerry can from the ordinary Jeep set.
Okay.
So, but I have two types of jerry can. I have one with flat bottom, and I have one with a round bottom. So I'm going to check. No, because they're both the same, because I've done them both to the same scale. Yes. It's not clever, is it? Not good at all.
I can see sunken diorama accessories later in the year.
Well, not necessarily, because I have got files where these are grouped in carriers. So I don't even have to worry about these things, because I can just use the ones, the ones that I can print. So
now the question is: are they American jerry cans, German jerry cans, or British jerry cans?
American.
Right. Okay. Yes. Yes.
Bearing in mind that this, yes.
Yes, because I was going to say you could file the bottoms off and just rough the edges if they were German. That way you could lower the overall height. But with the American ones, you can't do that.
No. Now, the white one I've got there, that fits in. Just a little, wee bit small, but it fits. Hang on. Let me just, yes, that's very bizarre, that, you know. Okay, I need something to just dump. Yes.
You just need to have a dump.
Oh,
okay.
No. I'm just going to dump them. Not that I didn't print too many.
You can never have enough jerry cans. You've just got to make sure that the first one you do is the right size to begin with before you print en masse.
Oh, look, see, that one goes in there as well. Okay. I mean, they're not overly off scale, to be honest. I mean, they're a bit narrower. Oh, they are actually, when I look at that. No, they're not. They're not overly overscale.
Are they going on the back of the tank, on the front of the tank, on the side of the tank?
Probably on the back.
Okay, you do realise you can just, if they're a wee bit, if there's something a little bit iffy, you can make yourself a tarpaulin and put it over the top to cover them.
I could indeed. Yes. Yes. Not very clever by me, was it? But there we go. Never mind. Right. Okay.
Well, as they say, it's the 7 Ps. Prior planning and preparation prevent poor performance.
Prevents poor performance. Yes.
Yes, and I cleaned that up.
You did. Yes, because you missed out a P.
Yes, I didn't actually. I used pokey.
Oh, pokey. Yeah, that's true.
Pokey poor
right.
performance.
Let me just put all these back in. But then again, you see, I mean, if I've got a row, so what I was thinking, you see, is that I have got some files. I know I've got files with these already in groups on a carrier, on a carrier form, so I can print them out. So I mean, it doesn't make much difference. I could always surround, but yeah. I don't know. I will see. And I put them all nice and neat in this little tray, and now I've destroyed it all. Yeah, I don't know.
What do you like?
I know. What am I like? Answers on a postcard. 2. What is Phil like? On Primetime Modelling, London W1A 4WW. Yes. And there's an address you'll never forget in a hurry. Right. That was a head. I got a head in there. Way. Get a head. Right. No. I said I got a head.
All right.
God, you're terrible when you wake up. You know that.
Yeah, no. You've got a head. Yes. I didn't hear that.
I've got a head. Yes. Yeah. Right. So I'm just going to bear with me with a memento, folks. I'm just going to go. No. I'm going round. I'm just going around the other side of this microphone. I have some other.
Where's
Other
my
accessory.
surprise jerry can? No, that top.
See now, I've got a more of a. Oh, hang on. Oh,
He's got something.
Mrs. Who yes. Now, that is a more modern jerry can because it's got a flat bottom. Oh, Mrs. Yes. And that is still smaller than that one. Now here I've got some more of those pesky 3D printed smaller ones, white ones that I've painted. So I'm all right. I'm all right, folks. Don't worry. Don't panic. I'm all right. I've got.
Well, we're not panicking. Let me just bring out my stash of jerry cans. Let me just go.
You bring your stash out. 4.
Yeah, there we go. Oh,
5.
open.
How many do you reckon I need? How many do you reckon I need?
Oh, are you filling in a rack or something else?
Well, I don't know because I don't know if I've got a rack on there. You see, so I'm just getting out what I've got. So just in case.
Where's the ruler going? Yes.
Oh, no, that one's a bit on the skew with because that's got a bottom missing. Yes. Okay.
That's a leaky. That would be a leaky jerry can.
It would.
Okay. Who's nicked the ruler?
Who's nicked the ruler? I have no idea. Who's nicked the ruler?
Ah, there it is.
There's another one there.
A jerry can from bottom to top should be using the Italian ones. Should be 13 millimeters from base to tip.
Right, hang on. What do you say? What? 13 millimeters?
Yes, from base to top.
Right, so let's get one of my failed ones. So they've failed. Now, to base to top. Oh, I'm a millimeter out. I am 14. About 14 and a half. Yeah, 14 and a half. But these other ones I printed.
Yeah.
These, oh God, they're only 12. So they get.
You can get away with the 12 ones.
Oh no, that one. Hang on, that one. That one is 14. So that's only half a millimeter out, height wise. What about width? What about the width?
Width that away is 10 millimeters. That's measuring across the ridge at the bottom.
9.5. Yeah, 9.5 on that one.
Yeah.
And
okay. That would be acceptable.
10, just a fraction over 10 on the latest ones, and the depth.
And across the depth, you should be looking at under 5 millimeters.
Yeah, well, that's 4 mil on the old ones, 4 mil on the new ones. So really, it's just the width. I'm just literally a fraction out on the width, and the height is just a millimeter. I'm literally 14 and a half. Well, actually a mil and a half. No, 14. No, 14 at the top of the handle. 14. Yeah. So that's weird. So I'm not that wildly out.
German jerry cans should roughly be the same size, and
they do look a bit, they look a bit strange when you put one against the other. But there we go. Yeah. Never mind. Right.
American English.
So I can see me buying some more resin, and making some more. I think.
You see,
yes.
Many years ago, I bought the Italian set of jerry cans. It came with, I think it was 12 jerry cans in each box, and I sat down one weekend when I used to work on a Sunday afternoon, and I assembled all the jerry cans at my place of work. So I did that over a course of a couple of weeks, and I built a stash of German and British and American jerry cans. Right. Anyway, let's keep up with the chat.
Yes, you do the chat. I'm just looking. Yes, I've got more jerry cans here, but there we go. Never mind. Right. Anyway, enough of that.
Graham McRobert is in. He's listening to the football tonight, in which case we'll no say hello to him. Because he's too busy with the football. We're only his halftime entertainment.
Right. Right. So, let's see.
Right. Better glue some plastic together, otherwise it'll be complete nothing. Yes, and remember, folks, come and join us. You know where the link is. Click on it. Come and join us.
Yep. Yeah, come and join us.
You too can come and abuse Phil free of charge.
Yes, I knew you'd get that in. Right, so
Dear. Wait, clippies.
So yeah, now the thing is, I'm not convinced that these holders for the jerry cans are right.
Show me the holders for the jerry cans. Those holders, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Those things. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yes.
Not 100%.
Yes.
No. I suppose they know what they're talking about. I know what they obviously. Yes.
My advice, Phil, is let me think now. There used to be a rack that fitted in the back of Sherman's.
Yes.
Similar to what you did.
I know. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. I've said yes. Phil's Folly and such like. Yes.
Yeah. I wasn't going to bring up Phil's Folly, but yes, on your Sherman Firefly.
Oh yes, that one.
And
yes,
you
Phil's
could
Folly.
do it that way because those racks generally tended to be fitted to Jeeps because they were scavenged, I think, from Jeeps and GMC trucks.
Right. There's nothing on the sprues on here. Mm-hmm. So unless I was to make one out of
a couple of pieces of plastic
styrene, I'm thinking. Yeah, there's nothing there. There's a spare what? No, I'm not going to go into that.
What? What are you not going to go into? What can we not mock you about?
No, just that spare transmission casings at the front.
Mm-hmm. Yes, that's so that you could use the same molds to do the cast and the different versions.
Yes.
Yes, David is pointing out something.
What's that?
Is no one?
There's no one joining you at the bench. Well, you're more than welcome. The link, the link is there. You're more than welcome.
Not coming in.
You got a headache, but
he doesn't want us to break the internet or let him see his semi-clean, beardless face. Yes. No. But we get this every week, every month. It's Bring What You Build, and we put the link out. Nobody joins us.
I know. Terrible.
It is terrible.
It is. Right. Right. Bear with me a second, folks. I'm going hunting again.
Oh dear. He's going hunting. If he's going hunting for food, prepare to go hungry, folks.
Oi! I heard that. Fun. See, I can't remember if I got a spare one of those or not.
You might have. Well, what am I think now? You used one on the Firefly. You probably used one on the diorama for the what do you call the damn thing? The Bridge Too Far.
Maybe. So I've got bits everywhere. Ooh, missus. I say, he's got bits everywhere.
That's a scary thought.
It is, isn't it? Yeah. Behave yourself, Malcolm. Yes.
I am behaving myself. That's an E.
I found myself some Hessian.
Oh, good. But you don't need Hessian. What you need is Iraq.
I don't. No. I don't need Iraq. But only Germany.
Hello, we have been joined. We have a joiner. You're gonna love this one. Are you ready?
Go on then.
Dan.
Hello, Dan.
Hello.
How are you?
Oh, you know, mental, but one.
Nothing unusual then.
Oh no, well, it's pretty much standard material here.
Welcome. See that Dan's not afraid to come in. Enjoy.
Well, that's probably what's scaring everyone else off.
Yes. So, welcome, Dan.
not
Don't
sick.
pay no
Yes.
attention to anybody else.
Hi Dan, how you doing, buddy?
Pretty good. I'll just let's have a fiddle with these cameras. Messing with my lorry. I've got bits everywhere.
You get arrested.
He's got his bits out.
Yes, you get arrested for that.
Yeah.
The bits everywhere.
Only if they catch me.
Yes.
Well,
and I'm pretty sure
that is
that
very
my
true.
back
Yes.
I'm pretty sure my back can fit down smaller rolls than their cars. So, yeah, I got bits right through the house.
You need to be careful of that nowadays, Dan, because they do now do a tactic called scorpion, which is ram the bike to take the bike down.
Right. Bill is saying right now he's in the middle of taping up all the lines for his F1 car, the Williams BMW. Come on screen, Bill. Come and show us how you're doing it. Come on. I do like a F1 build, and so does Sarah Jane. So come in, show us.
Yes. As they do at the Salvation Army, come and join us.
Let's come and join us. Yes. Yeah. Right. I'm just going to nip into the spare room. So I'm going to just shut my mic off for a second. But do carry on, you chaps. And Dan, show us what you got. Ooh.
That's an offer you don't get every day.
Hang on. Isn't it? Right.
I got.
Right. Hands are going to mess about with the cameras, but let me just. Yeah. I'm just going to mute my mic for a minute. Right, and I'll be back in a sec.
Yes. If yours have a nervous disposition, look away now.
So at the minute, I've got inside a cab that's I'm sort of very disorganized with this. I'm just sort of randomly blobbing bits together. So I'm aiming to have the the paint job of Optimus Prime to go with the
Yes.
robot.
Mm-hmm.
So got the exterior of the cab that's more or less fully primered. I had a bit where somewhere as I was doing primering, so I've waited for a bit to dry before I do the last bit. And then
Dan, may I introduce you to the Mark 1 device for holding things?
oh, that's your kinky clamps.
It is indeed, otherwise known as a Clay's peg. Other
Yeah.
clamps are available.
So I got nowhere really from. I'm doing the exterior, so there's nowhere really that I can clamp it. You know, it's sort of I rolled it like that, and I weren't really going to do a full primer. As you put it together, you've got two options with the kit where you can have where it's just the cab, or it has the sleeper cab bit. So there's a smaller version at cab. So there's a seam line that's quite gnarly, runs right across the top. Can probably still see it when I hit light properly.
Yes.
But then you've also got all these rivets running in that direction. And I was getting towards that it were a bit difficult to see. You know, am I actually smoothing it or whatever? So I went with trick that I'd seen from, when people are doing body work on cars.
Yeah.
And they'll put in the filler and stuff, put a layer of primer on, and then as they sand in, the filler will be a different colour to the primer, so they can see how smooth they're getting it.
Yeah.
So it's not a permanent primer, it's just sort of, whilst I get it looks really bad on certain angles.
Yep.
But as I'm looking at it with my naked eyeballs, it's not quite so noticeable. It's kind of, when you get finished with a build, you take a picture and the camera will zoom in, have better focus and you notice, oh Christ, there's a logo.
Yes, I know that feeling only too well. I took a photograph of the turret of a Canadian Leopard a couple of years ago, and you can't see it in real life, but in the camera and the on the photograph, you can see there's a little speck of varnish that stands out like a sore thumb. And it's not until you can't see it actually on the model until you run your finger over it and then you to flick it away. But it stands out on the photograph like a boil on a blind man's butt.
Yeah, I've got a similar thing with a lot of my brush painting. It's with Terminator's teeth. I had 3D printed replacement teeth because the ones that came with that Hachette, I think it's Hachette, the 1/2 scale Terminator.
Yeah,
they were rubbish. They're not even bothered with, you got two front teeth, top and bottom.
Mm-hmm.
Where as they'd added in the bottom teeth, instead of having two front teeth on bottom, there were one in centre. So they'd not even lined the teeth up properly. So 3D print of the teeth and then brush painted them so that you'd got, kind of like you get on back your nail where there's lines, grooves into the nail.
Uh-huh.
But I'd done brush painting so that to naked eye, it looked similar kind of lines running the length at tooth. So that looked pretty good. took a picture of it, and it looked like the shittest paint job I've ever seen. So it still looked, it just looked rubbish.
Yeah. Yeah, that is the one of the most horriblest things that that digital cameras can do, and that's even though you don't see it when you're taking the photograph, it really does like Panzer said, show up like a boil on a blind man's butt, you know, and it's not nice when that happens. Right now. I've just been through. Sorry, I had to. Yes, I had to just nip out. But I just been and looked through all of my part boxes, and I do not have a spare carrier. So I think I'm going to have to use. Let's see. Right, as a reference. Yeah.
No.
I'm going to have to use my Easy 8 as reference. So I've got to find the sprue. Okay. So yes. So yeah. Well, yeah. That was it. Yes. I don't know if anyone is, but yes, I got an Easy 8. Yeah. There we go. I got an Easy 8. Yes. That's another. I don't know why. I just suddenly got a load of Shermans. Yeah. But, so,
Were they on special?
right, okay. No, actually, I didn't. No, I just literally got that when I went to my my place of employment, and here we go. I shall use this as a reference. Yeah. See. No, aha! See, jerry cans. Right, hang on. Right,
yes.
Yes, jerry cans. Right, let's see what they say on here. Well, if I was to go corner to corner, 15 mil.
Yes.
No, hang on. No. 10 mil across. 10 mil across, 15 mil high. So that's weird. That is very weird. Because that. No, yeah, no, I am. That's what I it's, no, it's my height. That's where I've gone wrong. It's my height.
Uh-huh.
Unlike Dave, who's short, tall for a hobbit.
He's very tall for a hobbit.
Okay. Hi, Dave. If you're watching, by the way.
Yes.
Very tall.
Hello.
Yes.
Come back.
Right. So. Right. Let's see. Right, let's put all this down on the floor. Right. So, what I was intending on doing, I'm not going to be not be doing now. I'm going to be building a case, a carrier, one of these.
Yes.
One of these
you
boys.
might want to take. Yes, you might want to take a look at the time and think about doing the gallery. Yes, one of those views.
Oh, bloody hell! Is that the time already?
Jeez, it is indeed. Yes.
God almighty. Yes. Right. In that case, then, that's terrible. It's terrible. Right. In that case, then, I think we better go in the gallery. So, if anyone, yeah, I know. If anyone's not putting the poster in the gallery at the moment, if they want to do so now, and I'll get the gallery sorted out. Right, okay, so let's get right, so where did we get to? I think we got to Scott's M1. Last week was the 18th, wasn't it? It was the 18th, I believe.
Well,
It was indeed. Right. Okay.
I've had several sleeps since then.
Right.
So I can't.
Okay. So you have, yes, right. Right. Okay. So what we'll do
Is you will get around in.
right. Oh. No. Right. Time
Take
for
care,
paint. We'll
Bill.
see you all next week.
Yep.
Right, mate. Thanks for popping in. And Apple's asking what software are you using on screen, Dan?
It's
And
Blender.
Adam's in.
Yes.
Here you
Oh,
go.
hello. Hello, Adam.
Hello.
You arrived just as we were
How
about
are
to do
you?
the gallery.
I'm okay. It's been a hectic couple of weeks. Work meltdowns. They're actually having time off with my girlfriend. You know, the usual. After about a month, I finally started painting again, so that was good. Didn't do much, but it's
Excellent.
I had prime plastic on my in a really useful box, and finally started to put paint on it. It's not much, but I always find the first step over painting like miniatures for me is getting over the base coats. Once you get the base coats done and the washers are on, I'm flying, but it's just getting over that first fucking hurdle. So how's everyone else been? I know I've not been on for a little while.
Yes, always the first step. Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad.
Good stuff.
Yep.
Usual scenarios, life, and all that lot. But yeah, not been too bad
pretty
at all.
much.
So that's just good.
Yes.
Good. Let me just write that out. Right. So I've just given people time to, if they haven't already, just put something in gallery. Right. We'll do the gallery, shall we?
Yes.
Where's the gallery?
That's
Where's the
right.
gallery? There's the gallery. Right. Here we go. Yep. What? Very good. Right in. There we go. Right. The gallery, Facebook group, as per usual, starts off with this week from Keith, who's been doing a rather large ship. Now, is that King George? Or is it King George?
I think it is the King George, yes.
Can't remember.
It's a big ship.
Yeah. I tried to remember the blurb. Yeah. So yes, all look at that. That's very nice.
Wait a second, since Keith isn't actually in the chat, I'll just do this because dear. Oops, Phil. Yeah. It's the King George V. Yes, it's a Tamiya 1/350th scale King George V. He finally managed to finish his first battleship build, and for this he used Tamiya surface primer and Tamiya XF paints.
Ooh, look at that!
Yes.
I am impressed. I do like that. That's 350 scale, so that's very nice.
Yes. The next scale up from that is the 1/200th scale version, which is even bigger.
That is very pretty.
Yeah. No, I am liking that, Keith. That is very nice.
Yes, very nice. I haven't seen Keith in for a while. This is why he's been busy doing that. So we'll give
no,
Keith
he's not been in for a while. No. PJ. Yeah, we'll give him a ding. Yeah, I shall grab my dinger. Well done. And PJ,
as long as you're
rate, but not in the scheme I think.
Yes, as long as you're grabbing your own dinger and not everybody else's dinger.
No. The ding for the gallery. That's what I'm grabbing.
Okay.
Yes.
This applies to you, Dan.
I'm glad. Yeah. No grabbing your ding.
Yes. Or other people's dingers.
No, we don't want that. Not on live chat anyway.
Yes.
Okay, I'll wait till after stream, and then Phil's in trouble.
I'm in trouble
That's
now.
what I
Yeah,
like to
I
hear.
don't know about
Phil in trouble. Yes.
that.
Right.
Yes. Right. Yes. So, yes. And you're also using the Molotov Chrome for yes. Different. I'll give him that. Does look nice. Matte black with a chrome stripe.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
I always like matte black cars. You don't see them often, but they're always
Yeah.
nice to see.
No, you don't.
I bet it's a
And,
bugger-
and
I
that's
bet
that's how it's supposed to be.
I bet it's a bugger though if you scratch it though. Like,
Oh,
you-
it's even
on
worse
a
when you
real
try to get
car.
the bird shit off. Yeah. I mean, but yeah, bird poo. Yes. Yeah. But yeah, well done. Yeah, I like that, PJ. Well done. You get a ding
Yes.
from me.
And a ding from me.
Ding. Why not?
Okay. Ding. Yeah. No, that's very nice. I do like that. Yeah. Yeah. What they call it, stealth. That's what they call it.
Yeah, it would be stealth if it wasn't for that great big shiny silver stripe. But that is actually quite nice. I like that.
Yes. Oh, hello. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, very nice. Right, and Jeff with a Fafer is doing a 155 mil self-propelled howitzer from Trumpeter. Even yes,
Yes, indeed.
yes.
He's
Interesting.
using all sorts of. He's got all sorts of
Interesting.
aftermarket goodies.
Yeah, resin. There's a resin. No, metal barrel, isn't there? There's a metal
Yes,
barrel and
that doesn't.
bits and bobs.
RMB.
Wedge. Yes.
Although I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be RBM. Royal Models barrel, yes.
Very good.
And
Good.
Edward Photox, yes. I looked at that kit, and every time I go and look at it, it's out of stock. But yeah, we'll give him a little ding for
Yeah, you're gonna get
tackling
bravery
something.
of that.
Ding.
Yes.
Yeah, for the bravery. Yes. Yeah. And Leonard has put in a Harley Quinn 2000 and was it 2015? Yeah, 15 Corvette.
Yes, Corvette
Yes.
Stingray.
No, a Foose Corvette painted in the colours of Harley Quinn. And there you see Joker in the background and Harley Quinn to the side. Yes, excellent. Well done, Edward.
When you say
for
Joker,
that
you
one.
mean are you referring?
And
Are
Steve's
you,
homemade double pounder, quarter pounder with cheese and onions.
yes.
See now,
When you say Joker,
how do you
I-
get that gloss finish?
application of
Yes.
something.
Must be 2-pack. Yes, but yes,
Yes,
very well done. Very well done,
yes.
Steve.
Yes, the application of cheese, melted cheese. That's how you get that glossy effect.
Very done. Well done. And Scott with his. I'm going to sneeze in a
It's
minute.
Unimog. Oh dear.
Right. It is indeed. Yes. All looking very good.
Looking very captured.
Unusual camouflage, but once it's once it's been weathered a little bit, it does look it's
Yes.
very good. Yes, well done, Scott. Lovely. Very good. Yes.
Yes.
So you get a ding for that.
He does indeed.
And your M1A1, your Desert Storm. Yes. Oh dear, excuse me. Yes, that's coming along a treat. Look, even the rust on the blades. Look,
Yes.
lovely. Yeah, liking that.
It's certainly good. And see how the black background
Very
makes
good.
it pop.
Very good,
No.
Scott.
The black background.
I don't know a lot about armor, but is the blade on front for mines and
It does, doesn't it? Yes.
IEDs?
Ah, that's it.
Yes.
Yeah. Well. Oh, hello. Hello.
Yeah,
What's happening good? Yeah.
Yes, that's the end of the
Yes.
gallery.
Well done.
Yes.
Well
Yes.
done, Scott. Yes.
To answer.
That is. Yes.
To answer what's his name? Adams.
Yeah,
Sorry,
it's been a while. I don't
Yeah,
blame you.
I couldn't
It's
remember
been a
you.
while.
I say I've got my other glasses on, so I can't read the chat.
It's all right. No offense
So
taken.
Yes, to answer Adam's question, yes, it's designed it was designed to shovel up mines and get them out of the way. And if you go back one image to the front end, Phil, so you can see the mine plow from the front.
Yeah, hang on a second.
Yeah.
There we go.
There's a chain between, you can't see it on this image, but there's a chain between the two blades, and that's designed to activate tripwire, little, what they call shoe mines, which is a little wire above that trips. Was designed to detonate those as well.
Oh, okay.
So, but yes, that's what it's designed for.
Oh.
Is to just dig up the mines and shove them to one side.
To provide safe and easy travel. Yes.
Yes.
No, well done. Yes, well done, Scott.
Yes.
Well done, everybody,
Yep.
for putting in the gallery this week.
Yes, everyone gets a
that
ding
is
for-
the gallery. So well done. They do indeed. Yeah. Oh, that was the wrong dinger. Ha. There we go. Right. Well done, everybody.
Was that a bomb ding?
Yes. Well done, everybody. So. Right, I shall be carrying on. So apart from usual life getting in the way, and you just now getting back to painting again, Adam, anything else that
No,
happened
not a
while
lot.
you've been away, or
No,
is that
not
basically
really.
it?
Good. No, not. Just bought an Xbox. Because I was waiting for the right time, so I went and bought it. So I've been enjoying that, and then just trying to get back onto painting. But it's a hard thing sometimes because it's not like I'm burnt out. I just don't have the will to do it at the moment. So like what I was struggling with at one point was I felt I've got all this stuff to do and I'm not doing it. I felt really guilty about it. But then I thought, well, it's my hobby. I'll do it when I want to. Plus, if I force it and I don't want to paint, it'll turn out crap, and then I'll put it back and then I'll leave it again for even longer. Because like the worst thing I can do sometimes I feel is like to try and force it. If I don't feel like painting, I don't feel like painting. You know, and despite the amount of models I've got, which is
no, I should
never
quite.
you know, it's like I don't feel particularly bad about having them because I've got enough orcs where I can play a game and stuff like that. But I was like, oh no, I've got all this stuff to do. I've not even touched these. But now I've started painting them. I'm like a bit more like, okay, I've started the process now. I just need to do this, this, and this. Get the washes on, and then I can start going. But yeah, I was like, the worst thing I can do, I don't feel like hobbying. Because sometimes you don't for a while. Sometimes you'll have a stream of hobbying for months, and then for a little while, for like 2 months, you're like, I don't want it.
No, you should never force it.
Yeah, so I've been a bit like that, and then just because we had 2 weeks of blustering heat in England, didn't we? So, and then that, just having time off with my girlfriend, which was nice. It just so happened that a lot of the times I was getting a Tuesday off, so I was spending time with my girlfriend because she happened to be off on the Tuesdays as well. So it was like I actually get to see her properly. So yeah, no, it was quite nice. We went to Wales for a weekend, which was good. Then we had a weekend in where we played Xbox.
Excellent.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just nice trying to relax.
Oh,
And
I
I had
see.
a,
Is that what you call it nowadays? Is it?
yeah, had a bit of a misstep the other week.
Yeah,
Had a bit of a breakdown, but it happens. I'm all right now. Like, but it's just one of them. It happens sometimes, and your mental health can only do so much before it has to just crumble in on itself a little bit. Never mind, eh? It's all fun and games.
Yeah, it's all part of life.
Aye,
All
that
part
is.
of life.
So what you lot been up to? What have I missed? Anything
Right.
exciting?
Phil still hasn't scored a point since earlier in the year.
Hey, that's all right then.
Already.
Good. As long as that's
Yeah,
I thought-
but then saying that, I also haven't bought a round either.
you're
Before you
what
say
now,
anything, I said not only that, I still haven't bought a round either.
Oh, bloody hell. What are you doing, dog? Bye then.
I know.
He's not buying around, that's
So-
for certain. Oh, sorry, you were talking about the canine, not the Phil. Yeah, okay.
Oi.
See, yes, Jeff is saying in the
Terrible.
chat. Let me just get on to this. What is it? A minute. What it is? He's
Jeff.
a
Yes.
second. Show.
Who
Hello.
did what?
There it is. The PE might be a bit time consuming. He's still talking to Sarah Jane, but to be totally honest, he's not a great lover for PE. What has he done to himself? Just take your time with it. And my advice, Jeff, is to take a look at the plastic components and look at what the photo etch is actually replacing and see if it's worthwhile justifying. That's one of the things that I've discovered with photo etch sets recently, is that in the past I used to buy the kit and the photo etch at the same time. Now I tend to buy the kit and take a look at the instructions online and see if they're available and decide whether or not it's worthwhile spending the vast sums of money that photo etch sets are selling for these days. And 90% of the time, I don't bother.
Yes.
Certainly for older kits dating from the 70s, it's worthwhile buying the photo etch sets. But for the newer kit releases, you might as well just not bother. Clean the glasses.
That didn't work well, did it?
What didn't?
What a conundrum. Me trying to glue two pieces of card together, stock together.
Well, I'm gonna finish these orcs off, and then I'm going to do some intercessors for my Black Templars and another box of orcs. Because I'm not actually buying any models at the moment now because I've got so much to do. I'm trying to not buy any if I can. He says knowingly what will happen at some point. But definitely, at least I'm not going to buy any orcs. I've got enough orcs to get on with, so I'm going to try and get through another 4 or 5 boxes before I even consider buying anything else. Well, I've had to change some things because of the new 10th edition rules.
Right.
So there's a few loadouts I can't use, so I'm like having to put them as this, and then need to buy some more to replace them, but with the correct loadout. But at least with Black Templars, I haven't actually built that much. I don't have that issue. The Orcs has a few issues, but it's nothing major. I mean, I can pick the models up on eBay for like £3 or £4 and just put these ones into this group and then the new ones into that group, which I originally planned to. But yeah, it's all right. But yeah, just try and get back onto it. I was going to do some today, but I've just I had a bit of a late night last night because I was practicing and I went to open my Cubase because I was going to work on some music. I actually had the want to work on music, actually creatively working on music. And I spent 3 hours trying to get my Cubase to work because it wouldn't record. So I went to sleep, woke up at 2 a.m. and thought, oh, you know what? So I'm going to go back to it. And about an hour later, got it sorted and went to bed and woke up at 11 o'clock. So, yeah. That was that. But yeah, it's a thing I find with hobbying sometimes.
As
It's
you,
not
as
like-
you do.
Yeah. The thing I found with hobbying it's a lot of times, like sometimes it's not a case of being burnt out. It's a case of you just don't want to. You're tired from work. You're tired from just life in general. And like you're burnt out on life, so you don't want to do that particular type of hobby. And yet sometimes you'll want a hobby for the next 6 months, and then maybe have a 3-month break, or you'll want a hobby solid for a year and a half, and then be like best part of a year where you don't want to. It's really weird how it works. But I think it's just a case of you do force it,
Yeah.
then you'll end up hating what you're painting or building, and then you'll do a worse job on it because you'll come to the end product and be like, oh, that looks rubbish compared to what I've done previously. So I've just left it. But then again, I think the chaplain on bike was quite an intensive thing for me because there was so much edge highlighting. Like, God.
Yeah, you got. Yeah, I mean that's one thing I agree with. That if there's the slightest inclination of that you're gonna you're losing interest. Stop whilst you can. Stop right there, and then don't force it. Never force it.
Yeah. I don't like I said, I don't think it's a case of losing interest. I think it's just a case.
Let's say walk away, and then you will come back.
Yeah, I don't think it's a case of like losing interest. I'm still interested in the hobby. I'm still enjoying. I still want to paint and build. I'm still playing games with reading the books. It's just a case of I need to walk. I need to step back because I don't have the want to paint. I was like, no, I want to paint, but I don't have the will to paint. I think that's a better way of phrasing it. I want to do it. I just don't have the willpower to do it.
Yeah.
But quite often though, like I say, especially with miniature painting, I find like the worst part is the base coats. Once you can get the base coats done, like nearly all done now. All I do is a bit more black and the metallics, and it's just picking out the details. But that's always like the very last thing.
Uh-huh.
Once the washers are on, I mean, for what I'm doing, for what I've got painted at the moment, I need like 2 washers. Everything's Agrax Earthshade and then a bit of Viking Flesh Shade on the others. That's it. So it's once I get the base coats done, get the washers on, and that's when things start to kind of come together a bit more. Then the ball starts rolling a bit. It's just getting over that little hurdle, But then again, being tired from just life as well is an issue, isn't it? I mean, we had 2 weeks of blistering weather at the start of June. Whereas I was like, I can't do anything. It's too hot. And then having, a lot of time off with my girlfriend and stuff like that, then just being burnt out with work, it takes its toll on you mentally. So you kind of have to take a step back and rebuild and then go back to it at some point. But instead of me trying to just work my way through all my Games Workshop stuff, I'm trying to have little things on the side where I can like take my attention to. To like refresh my palette like I did with the Mad Mage. So one of my palette refreshes is going to be where is it? It's going to be that. So once I do probably the next couple of boxes, I'm going to give that a go and have that as a piece. But I've also picked my model I want to do for Golden Demon. I want to also enter Golden Demon next year, and I've pitched my model to do it. And it's only a small one, but I've picked it, and I've got a plan for it. It's just going to be, I am really going to take how I do it normally for my tabletop standard, which is I would like to say it's a high tabletop standard, not like heavy metal, but it's tabletop standard to a high degree. It looks good from the distance for what it's meant to do. I'm going to take that and make it just every blend is going to be that much smoother. Every little thing is going to be trying to be that little bit more smoother. And then that'll be the gate, and that'll be the competition piece I'll enter. I'll be like, right, that's it. I've entered. I've not won. Fantastic. I'll see you later. I don't expect to go. I don't expect to go in and win. The thing is, I've never entered. No, I've entered a paint competition once and won the £10 gift card, which is fine. This is Golden Demon. I'm not going in there to expect to win. If you enter like you're entering a competition expecting to win, and you've never done it before, it borders on arrogancy. Like, if you've done it for years and you've slowly built up your certain set of skills, you know you've got a chance. But if you enter it fresh, like if you enter a marathon tomorrow, you're going you're probably going to be at the back of that race. You have not trained for it. Say it's a similar thing, I think. However, some people are just really talented, and it's disgustingly talented.
Yes, there are a few of those in the chat. Yes,
I've been painting for 6 months, and look what I can do, you bastard.
Wait a second, Adam. There's a message for you there. A stash needs care and attention to flourish and grow, and always needs adding to. Sarah Jane should know. She lives in the tent in her back garden now.
I don't know if you have Instagram, Sarah Jane. But if you go to my Instagram, there is a set of images on there, which has my my ever-growing hoard of miniatures. Now it's about 4th of March, and you'll see it, and it is just going massive. I do feel quite bad because I've not painted anything since last time I completed the model was the 29th of May. So just under 2 months. Just under 2 months. But like I say, weather. I'm just counting 2 weeks because it's too hot to breathe. At one point in England, wasn't it? So I'm just counting that. I'm giving that to myself. Like, there's an excuse. That those 2 weeks.
Yeah, no, the weather was a bit unkind.
Yeah,
I'll give you that.
I think trying to put so much care and attention to the chaplain kind of did burn me out a little bit. But I wanted it to look really good. I'm really happy with it. So, but like I say, back to the Orcs now. Just got a few more base coats to do. Then I'll do the washes. I'll probably get that up to layering and highlighting stage for the weekend, I'd say. Hopefully, probably do a bit on Thursday night. Wash on Wednesday, leave them for the weekend, come back to them, and be like, right. But to be fair, I am partially distracted because of the Xbox, because I've got a new toy, Which happens, you get a new thing, and it's like,
That's what happens.
Yeah. But to be fair, I have been enjoying it. It's been a nice, because I stopped using the PlayStation to play games on about 1.5 years, about 2 years ago. It was just been a DVD and Blu-ray player and streaming thing. I thought, there's no point in keeping this. Yeah, so I sold it. Sold it to a friend because no shop would take it.
And then he's gone and bought himself a new one.
Yeah, well, there were games I wanted to play on. There were games I wanted to play on it. And I was like, what? I mean, looking at getting one for ages, to play with my friends online. One of my friends has got all the latest generation consoles, and he's like, he doesn't even touch his PS5. I was like, I'm just gonna go to Xbox. I'm gonna go back to what I loved. Plus, I've still got all the games, and most of them are backwards compatible. Are you and Panzer building the same tank?
No.
I'm only asking because I can see one. I can see one up and one underneath. So I'm like,
See, if I orientate that away, you'll see his is totally different.
Yeah, I see it now.
Yeah,
I see it. Yeah.
He's building an M10, which is a Sherman family. I'm building a T-64, which is a Russian family.
Which is of a Russian family.
Yes, it's Russian.
Tanks. Right. Before we go on any further, is young Ross on tonight?
He is indeed, yes. His notification just popped up on my computer, which made me jump about 4 foot in the air. Luckily, I wasn't on the screen. You wouldn't see this.
Yeah, it'll do that.
Yeah, because it comes through. It comes through my left ear very loudly.
Does it?
Yeah, Jeff is saying, wait a minute, let me just get that highlighter out.
How you doing, Dan? Because you're gone a bit quiet, mate.
I've pretty much finished my Autobots logo thingy. That once I've printed it off, it'll be a smaller version of that. that's meant to fit.
Right, yeah.
On
Hang on.
central hub.
Hang on. Let's get you on big screen, mate. Let's get you on big screen. Hang on.
Okay, so
There we go.
going to be a shrunken down version of that. Once I've printed them,
Yeah.
painted it, and what have you. That when I say smaller version, it's meant to go over the top and be the same size as the central hub of the steering wheel.
Oh wow! Are you doing a Bumblebee?
Oh, shut up. It's going to be that small.
I'm doing the. Hang on, I've made enough space now, so I can bring it across. I'm doing
Prime.
the lorry version of Optimus. At the minute, I've got bits that are loose fit, bits that are stuck down, and yeah, I've got bits everywhere. My bits
Nice.
are out all over the place.
Yeah, well, we had noticed. Yeah.
But I've also done some I'm getting the modelling in Blender done before I print anything off, so that I can try and get it all onto one build plate. But I've got a set of seats that are custom seats taken out of a Lamborghini because I want inside to be a bit more sci-fi, customized than the standard what you get in that kind of lorry. And then on back at cab, you got this gap that it's meant for, you can gain access to the trip switches and like hydraulics, pipes and stuff. But I'm thinking good way to sci-fi it up, instead of having the electronics that come with this, if I put sort of a metal plate across that has two kind of like vents, and just make it somewhat a bit different to what you'd expect to find on the standard truck. That way, the entire point is it looks like a truck, but it's not an actual truck. It's a robot in disguise. The old tagline were from the original.
Yeah.
And then
Transformers, robots in disguise.
And I've got this needs modifying. It's the smokestacks. It's got the main tube that all that stuff's meant to come out of. It's not got a hole in top, and it's also got those little rings that you find on Sprite, where I'm guessing it's where they've injection molded and there's an exit bit for it to come out of, and it leaves a little ring on the sprue. Well, they've left it on the actual pipe, and I don't like it. So I've got metal straws from.
So that's an injection mark, where they push the plastic, what they class as an injection mark point.
Yeah. So to fix it, I've got some metal straws from Morrison's that if I chop them to the right length.
Metal straws?
Yeah.
Interesting.
If I chop it to the same length as the thingy, I don't know exactly how I'm going to get a clean cut out of it, because the original mess of everything I've tried chopping before. I might nip down to bike repair shop.
Right. What are you using to cut it with?
Well, my first attempt at cutting metal I was just using my bloody snippers.
Yes, that'll make a mess.
Yeah. Somewhere I have
Yes.
I have a Dremel that I tried using the disc thing, and that I don't have anything to properly grip the, like a vice or anything like that to properly grip it, hold it in place. So I'm basically holding it in one hand,
Right.
cutting it in other, and it's all going. I've got
Right. Have you got a hacksaw?
no.
I was going to say, what is the metal that
Fair
it's made
enough.
of? Do you know? Does it
It's
tell
the
you
same-
what the metal is?
It's just, feels pretty much the same kind
I'd
of.
imagine if they're proper straws, I'd imagine they're stainless steel.
Yeah, I imagine that.
Yeah.
Well, I've got a pretty good friendship with a guy that does my bike maintenance. Like when you go for an MOT and stuff like that.
Mhm.
So when I got me
Yeah.
top box replaced on bike, there's like a plate that goes that the top box attaches to, and he had to pretty much re-engineer it because it said universal, but it still didn't fit my bike. So he had to bend the metal and drill extra holes and stuff like that. So he'll definitely have, where I can just take this straw down, tell him what length, and he can just clink up.
Yeah.
Be able to fix it. So I've got to fix it.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Right. Okay, Dan, let me just jump in here. Sarah Jane is saying a very good bit of advice. Wait a minute. Is a bit of masking tape where you're going to cut through the pipe, and that will help. This is true. And Jeff saying, razor saw might be a better choice. Certainly a fine tooth razor saw. And Chaos, hello Chaos, didn't see you coming in there. Would be a tube cutter working that. I think tube cutters on a very small scale for modelling might be more of it. What I was going to suggest, Dan, is he gets himself some wooden dowel and put that on the inside, and use your little Dremel and your carborundum disc, and just slightly. You basically what you're doing with your tube. Let me get with something that's round. This will represent your tube, and when you're cutting it, because the height of the Dremel and the carborundum disc go around it like that, that way you could just cut round it through softly. But that's what everyone has suggested. That's what everyone's saying about that.
Yeah, I'm still quite a ways away from, I want to be where I'm just before I permanently attach it, that I get into messing with chopping this, because I've already got chaos everywhere. I've got bits in the living room, I've got bits in here,
An alternative option for you, Dan, would be to find yourself some brass or copper tube, because it's available in different thicknesses and bores.
Yeah, I've got some copper tubes.
B&Q's a good place for that.
Thingy.
Yeah.
It's just I spotted these and they're already the right kind of shiny metal, and I can pretty much that little bit of dust
just
you
cut
get at the pit. I can just get away with do that bit of dust.
Yeah.
And then it's pretty much a perfect fit. I'm thinking just sort of chop the existing tube down a little bit so that I'm not, cancelling out my work by having it bunged up with an inner tube.
I know where you're coming from.
And then other than that, once I get into the painting, I want to try and get, you know, if you were painting the paint job that you're putting onto the tank around rivets and things that make it look tougher than a civilian vehicle.
Yeah.
I want to get that kind of stuff onto this, where you know it's essentially same. If that tank were red,
Yes.
then sort of to get that feeling of it might have the physical appearance of a truck, but it's a damn sight tougher than a truck.
Yes, you're trying to achieve weathering, Dan. Yeah.
Yeah.
You want, that's what it is. You're emphasizing detail points. I was just thinking about your rivets. If you ever sand them down, there's a company called, I think it was Archer who did rows of resin rivets for different scales. But there's also a new company on the scene, Quinta Studios. They do 3-dimensional printed rivets that are water slide decals that you could use to replace the decals, or if you rub any of those rivets down.
Yeah, looking at it, the seam line, as I've got it, it's only when you catch it from, you know, when light catches it from a particular angle that you can see where I've not quite got rid of the seam line. But then I've also got across top, there's 2 horns that I'm guessing is the, you know, honk honk, get out my way horns. And then a set of lights. Well, the bits where I've not quite got it up at the edges, the back end of those horns is probably going to be over the top of that. So it won't be quite as visible as it is. Plus I can, you know, as I'm adding the red paint, I can cover it even further because it's only literally, you know, the thickness of a layer of paint that seam line goes in depth. Well, I'm just waiting for this where I get to the trailer.
Something I was going to show you, but I can't find it.
I'm waiting for a bit where I get to the trailer because
I've got a little mini pipe cutter somewhere.
You got a mini what?
There it is. Staring me right in the face. A mini pipe cutter. Blink.
Yeah, there was.
There we go. That's what you need, Dan.
Yeah, I've been looking on Amazon, and when I've tried putting in pipe cutter, it gives me, you know, plumbing pipe cutters that are for pipes more like, you know, like you get for boiler.
Yes.
Yeah.
I haven't been able to find one that's
yeah. Well, I mean, this is adjustable. You know, so I mean, this will do. Yeah. Hang on. I'll show you what. Let's take. Right. Let's remove. Right. So I've got some. Just happen to have some copper pipe right here, like that. So what you do is literally squeeze that up.
Yeah. That'll be from. That'll be from 3 to 22 millimeters. Dan, when you're looking on Amazon, type in miniature pipe cutter and you'll get them from £6.99.
Yeah, miniature, yeah. Right. And then you just literally put it in, give it a tighten up, and then give it a spin. Nope, not too tight. Give it a spin to start off. Yeah, and then after a couple of turns, you give it a tighten. Then you go again. Then again.
I'll laugh if this
Again.
didn't work now.
So I've used this.
Yeah, so will I.
For,
This is what you do.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, it's not worked.
Right, keep tightening that up as you go, so that
A bit.
trying to get hard to keep hold of it in my hand actually, but let's just back that off a little bit because that's too tight. But yeah, keep spinning it around, and as it gets loose, you tighten it up again, and eventually
You pop your ring.
cool, blimey, I have to try and do this off camera because because it's just literally trying to do it at the wrong angle on the camera, but just keep spinning the pipe, tightening it as we go. Hang on, let's bring the camera here. You can see, yeah, there you go. You can see it better now. Right, keep spinning the pipe. Keeps tightening that as you go. And voila, there you go.
Bish bash bosh.
For a second there, I thought that's going to roll
Bish,
off
bash,
the
bosh.
desk.
And there you go. And you also got a nice clean null. Bird edge for the next one. There you go.
Cool.
That's all done. That's what you want, Dan. One of them. A few quid off of Amazon. Although that one, blessed, is as old as near enough as old as me because that was my father's. That was. So it still works. So there we go. Yeah.
Yeah, we just got a link from Steve.
There we go.
For one. So
There you go.
That's put in basket.
There you go. Yeah, it's always worth an investment. I mean, as Panzer said, this one's 3 to 16 mil.
Yep.
You can see that. There you go. 3 to 16 mil. There we go. Right.
Yeah, because we used to use them when we
Always
used to
worth
build
having.
fuel. Yeah, because I used to use them when I worked in the model shop. We used to build fuel tanks for radio controlled aircraft, and it was a lot easier just to use a little pipe cutter and some springs. Or later, I used Bowden cable to bend the springs, and using the pipe cutters. So,
well. Oh, do you know what?
it's your round.
I just love myself.
You just what? Hello. He's made himself a storage rack for his jerry cans. Yes.
A storage rack for me M10.
Oh, hello, Mr.
Yes.
Fancy Pants.
There we go. See, you do can build. There we go. Wow. Right. Let's have a look. See how many jerry cans that'll hold. I ain't even tested this.
I'll laugh if it
See.
didn't fit now.
Got one.
Adam, you're cruel.
Yes, I am.
Oh, they'll fit.
Funny.
They'll fit. They'll hang.
You
They'll
see,
hang,
all kids have
they'll hang over just a little bit. They'll fit.
Yeah, they always do hang over.
It's like that. It's like that Monty Python sketch. He was a cruel man, but fair. You always got the table nailed to his head. Oh, love Monty Python.
So, how many do you reckon, boys and girls? How many do you reckon? So I've got two different types here. I can always tell, but
I
I'll
reckon
fill the
8.
next. But
I reckon you can get another. I reckon you can fit
what we
8
got
on
there?
there.
We've got 6 there so far. look at that.
See.
He's right.
This
You know?
might be the time to point out that you also might want to take 2 jerry cans out and stick some 50 caliber ammunition cans in there.
Yes, yeah. I'm not going to glue those in yet. There are others. I have got. Where are we? There are some 50 cal boxes on here that I've got to make up because there's a spare. Now there's a spare 50 cal on here.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I've made one up already.
Mm-hmm.
And only thing is, I can't remember what I've done with it now. Oh God, there it is. Right, I've just got to put the ammunition box on. See, now that one is a finer looking one. I had to put the handles and everything on that. This one is a bit more chunkier, but it's got a couple of ammunition cans on there that I can use. Are you there? So that's them, and also on here somewhere. Where are we? No, that's the Thompson. No.
To answer that
What is
question,
it?
you're
What have I done
in
with it?
deepest, darkest Norfolk.
Yes. I gathered that as soon as I said it. Right. No spare wheels. No. Oh, there they go. Yeah. They're up here. Right. I've also got another couple on here, which I've also got I've got to do one for the gun as well. So the one got attached to the gun.
Show me that thing again. You were looking at that big thing you were looking at. No, that big ammunition can on the sprue.
Hey?
When you had the
What, this
sprue
one?
in front of the screen. Yes. That's not a 50 caliber ammunition box. That's a 40 millimeter grenade launcher box. That's a modern piece of equipment. You don't want to put that on your tank.
Okay, so why is that on there?
Because
What's that then?
that'll be
G18. So what's that? What's that going there? Where's that going? Let's have a look.
That looks like a generic sprue, heavy weapon sprue.
Oh, it could be. Yeah, because I can't remember which sprue I took the.
Because that looks very much like the 40 millimeter grenade launcher.
Yes. Yeah, I took the thingy off of that. Yeah, because that's got the other spare barrel for the 50 cal with the handle on it. Yes, that's it. Yeah, well spotted. So what's that's G18. Yes. Well done, sir. Well done. Right. Well, we're coming up for nearly 2 hours. 2 hours has flown by.
It has indeed, yes.
It really has. Unbelievable.
I mean, it took an hour for somebody to join us.
So,
I have things to do. Be happy I'm here.
Well,
You've not had me for a month, and this is the thanks I get.
Phil did say that you and Dan would be joining us later. I was referring to the other viewers. Yes.
Yeah.
Not picking on you. You'll know if I'm picking on you. You trust me.
What do you say to that, really?
Right. So,
Oops.
okay. What can you say? Not a lot you can, is it really?
Not really.
Yeah.
No.
Yes. Right. So, in that case, then, folks, I mean, 2 hours have just flown by.
They have indeed.
Let's get back into the chat, and let's just Right. Rear spoiler. Yeah, no, it's not a rear spoiler. That could be used as a rear spoiler. Right. So let's see.
Yes. Sarah Jane has pointed out that I'm not allowed to pick on Dean. It's not allowed.
Don't pick
That's
on Dean.
okay. I'll pick an Adam instead.
No.
Oh yeah, yes, yeah. I get it at work. I get it on the show.
I was going to say, they're picking on both of us tonight.
Well, no. To be fair, but I was getting a bit.
If nothing else, Adam, we don't want you to feel left out.
Oh no, that's fair. I was getting a bit of it at work the other week, and it was
We
getting
just don't
a
want you
bit...
to feel left out.
No, but you're like when your junk runs a bit low and a bit thin, and you keep hitting the same thing every day. This guy was doing it at work, and he went to say, I said, if you say that phrase you've been saying to me for the past 2 weeks again, I'm gonna put your hand in the fryer. It's like you wouldn't there. I looked at him, he was like, I'll stop. I'm like, yep, that's what I thought. It's just compared to me, he's quite a bit younger than me, but he's still quite immature and doesn't know when to stop with a joke. I think we can all know someone like that.
Yeah. No.
Like, all right,
Yeah, you can only take a joke so far. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
All right, stop it.
Yeah, absolutely. Right. I think what we're going to do is we're going to say good night to everybody, and we will come back next week with normal service resumed. Well, as much as normal is these days, especially with everything that's going on. Meaning that I haven't had a point for nearly a year.
What?
No, you had a point earlier. I'm sure you had a point.
Yeah.
Was it January, February?
Yeah, something like that. I wasn't here for one night, and you let it slip. I was like,
Yeah. Well, all right. Yeah. Well, since the beginning of the year. Yeah. So.
No. We let the audience. No, what happened? I think is we let the audience ask questions, and that's how we got a point because the audience.
I see.
See now you're alienating my audience.
Hey, I've got to pick on somebody.
No. We're not alienating the audience. We're including the audience.
We are indeed.
There you go.
Oh, so you're saying it's their fault I got a point?
Yeah.
Right. So anyway, until next week, when as I say, normal service will be resumed. We will say goodbye. We will say good night even. To let's see, who should I start with? Let's start with Dan. Start with wonderful Dan. Dan, you're down there somewhere. Dan, hello. Dan.
He's down there. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Dan?
Hello.
Dan.
And goodbye.
Dan.
Hello.
Well,
Hello.
he hadn't got his mic.
Right.
Right. Say
Good night,
good
Dan.
night, Dan.
Good night, Dan.
No, say good night.
He has 3 times.
You're some sort of like tonight.
He is.
Adam. Say good night, Adam.
Be seeing you.
And from this one here, yes, near North Korea. Panzer.
That was something different, wasn't it? See?
That was.
Adios.
Very good. Yes.
He's on a delay, yes.
So until next week, when we'll do it all again. Well, we won't do it all. It'll be normal service. It's good night from me.
And it's good night from him.
Oh, the lag is terrible. We'll try it again after the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. And it's good night from me. That's good night from me.
Good night from him. And it's good night from me.
But third time. Right. It's good night from me.
And it's good night from him.
Good night. I'll see you later, guys. Bye. Bye. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
What
we're gonna
can
have
I
to do
say?
something about. We're gonna have to do something about your deepest, darkest snorkel.
Don't have
internet.
nightmares. Oh,
You know what's going on anymore.
something like that. Yes. Anyway, don't have nightmares, folks. Night, everybody. Be good.
Bye.
Night.
Bye.
Fine.